Hi, and welcome back to the BFE podcast. I'm bringing you guys another episode. I'm super excited for this one. We got the first ever couple joining the BFE podcast. So hopefully you guys are following along on this journey, liking and subscribing. I know we're almost up to 100 subscribers, so I'm pretty pumped about that. We're about 20 away, so we got to keep pushing it. But we got some big stuff coming. Behind me, you guys will see this little funny commercial I shot with my kid. We did just drop our sweatshirts. We're going to be putting something together for you guys and then blasting it out, so stay tuned for that. But like I said, I got my first couple on. Haley and Caleb, thank you guys so much for joining me. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Haley.
My name is Haley.
Okay.
I'm almost 25.
Ooh, old.
I know.
Over the hill.
I'm a surgical tech.
Ooh, fancy.
We have 3 dogs.
It's a lot.
I think that's about it.
Okay. Caleb, the knockoff Luke Combs.
No, name's Caleb. Work for Guttridge Plumbing.
Okay.
I've been doing it for almost 8 years now, and pretty much all I do: work,
Lay
live
some
at
pipe.
home, lay pipe every day. Bubba.
Yeah. You're more commercial. You're not residential.
Yeah, commercial only.
You ever do any residential?
On the side,
Yeah.
Side work,
Side money's good money.
it's
dude.
tight.
Good
money.
money. Do you like when he's working the side, or
I mean, I like the money.
yeah, you don't like him staying out too late? He actually just wrapped up a project for me, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for him, though, because he gets more money. Obviously, he gets
Yeah.
more experience.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You think you got enough experience, or you think there's so much more to learn?
I don't know. There's always room to improve.
Oh, 100%.
Always with anything you're doing.
Yeah.
Right now I'm taking my med gas class.
I thought
so-
you already did that.
No.
Did you
Just-
fail it?
No.
You just didn't end up taking it?
I actually passed the practice test,
And just
but I have to schedule my
okay,
exam part of it.
Okay.
So if I pass that, I'll be doing pretty good.
dude, good for you. That's badass. So
It's
you can start
exciting.
working on hospitals and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
running
dental
all the
offices.
oxygen lines and
yeah.
That's
it'd be
sweet.
cool.
He actually, the hospital I'm working at in Cambridge, he actually redid that.
Cambridge?
Cambridge, that's where I work right now. I'm traveling.
I'm sorry, Cambridge?
Cambridge, yeah.
The only reason I know where Cambridge is because Mama and Papa live out on the farm, out in BFE. You think this is BFE? That's BFE.
Yeah.
yeah, it's full.
Barnesville. We drive
Yeah.
through Cambridge. Yeah.
But he actually redid the cancer center that's attached to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did.
Guttridge is it all over Ohio?
That's
Have you ever
pretty
had to
big.
stay? Have you ever had to stay in a hotel or anything?
I have.
Really?
Just
Did you like
recently-
it?
Just recently, actually.
With
I
Nick?
mean, yeah.
Shout out Nick. He just
Shout out, Nick.
dropped the Bull Rider. Go check that episode out.
I
with
mean,
Yoetz
it was
Wolfie.
it was cool.
For
Like
the first week.
earned a lot of money on
Wait,
it.
you were there
but
for how long?
over a month and a week.
In a hotel
Mhm.
with Nick.
Yeah, with Nick.
Okay, so I understand why you didn't want to come on with Nick, but hey, I mean, that dude's wild. Some of the stories, he barely got into some of his stories. We're going to bring him back on so he can really show you the true Nick. That dude's wild. So he's like so I have an assistant at work, but he's not your assistant. He's more of like your apprentice or,
He was a helper
okay.
pretty much. I mean, he ran a lot of equipment.
Oh,
More
you
so,
mean,
so.
it sounds like he's not with you.
Huh?
Is he still with you?
Yeah.
I was going to say, the way you were making it was like, oh, he left or something like that. But that's cool. So to walk me through like an average day, so you get to the job, you're like, got the blueprints or like, because I know when I'm doing plumbing, it's like, okay, I got to they want a single vanity, switch to a dual vanity, or they have a shower that's moving to a tub or something like that. That's kind of the plumbing I do. You're more like,
So when I get handed a job,
yeah,
I got a set of prints.
Yeah.
I got my plumbing prints. They show the bathrooms, doesn't show dimensions or anything. So then I got to go to the architectural drawings, which shows the layouts of the walls.
gotcha.
So then, like, literally just on a dirt pad, I got to lay out walls that are going to be there in the
Yeah.
future, and then run the plumbing to that.
That's wild. How do
Figure
you
out
like?
how to do it.
So I might get flamed for this, but in my like delusional mind, all I'm thinking is, okay, they'll get you a box of like where the overall building's going to be. Maybe they'll string it out. And are you like tape measure onto the side and you're like, it's about like 20 feet this way, maybe like this?
No, so like the way I lay the walls out is, you have all your columns in there.
Okay.
They'll give you column dimensions on what's what. Then there's like measurements for the wall layout guys to build their walls, and that's what I go off of. So like I'll string a column to column with a string.
Okay.
And then have to get like a 35-foot tape measure or a 100-foot tape
was gonna
measure,
say.
whatever it is. And then you drop
I'm more
your
of
plumb
a
bob
16 footer, little fat
Yeah,
max. I'm a
nah.
fat max. What are you?
Milwaukee.
I love Milwaukee tools. I'm pretty much a Milwaukee guy. We got some DeWalt in there too, but Milwaukee guy. But Fat Max has always just done me well. I like a good Fat
Yeah,
Max.
they're not replaceable though.
If you guys hear that, that's the wifey. She's coming home.
It's like vibrating
What?
my butt.
What'd you say?
It's not replaceable. So
Fat Max?
Milwaukee. Milwaukee is replaceable. So like with your tape measure,
You could just go trade it back in.
if it breaks, you can go get a brand new one.
You know the difference is that Fat Max ain't gonna break.
I bet you I could on an undercut.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
mud. It's
I-
bad, dude.
I know some guys get like super into like Milwaukee DeWalt or something like that,
Yeah.
but I'm more like, listen, it's a tool. Like I'm gonna try and do my best and
Right.
get the job done.
It all
So,
does the same thing.
pretty much. Yeah, I would definitely say. All right, cool. So we kind of introduced ourselves, talked a little bit about jobs and stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into a little more personal, so you guys can maybe someone out there can relate. I know you were a pretty good cheerleader back in the day, back in high school. We all graduated together. Well, you went off to C-Tech,
Yep.
and then you graduated with me. You're
Yeah.
still at Watkins and stuff, so you
Yeah.
big cheerleader. Probably, would you say one of the best on the squad? I would say,
I mean, coming from like All Star, it's a lot different
yeah.
than like high school cheerleading. Tumbling wise, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I had a lot more skills just because I had that previous experience of All Star.
Yeah.
I mean, coming in my freshman year, it was really hard with the girls. They all didn't really like me too much.
Where'd you
because-
come from?
So I came from Licking Heights.
Oof. Well, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, that didn't help.
listen,
That didn't
love
help.
all you Licking Heights people, but they're our rival. I mean,
Yeah, they are. I mean,
so
it
they
was-
probably cheerleaded against you.
Yeah, I mean, when I first came, seeing that I got the skills, I came from Licking Heights. It was
Mhm.
kind of like a hard thing to come into, but
Yeah.
I went to, I think it was like states with them.
Yeah.
Like, I had like 2 weeks to get ready.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I'd be on the football team. I'd be looking over there, and you'd be doing these freaking cartwheels, backflips thing. And I look to my buddy, and I'm like, that's a fucking ninja sitting right there. I mean, seriously, like, you're one of the
Yeah.
only chicks that could, like, literally just stand and just hit a backflip. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
I mean,
Did you ever weightlift or anything like that? I
Well,
feel like
after,
you could squat a bus or something.
Well, after, I think it was sophomore year, I went and did shot put and disc.
Okay.
So, and I also went to states for that too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
So, I mean, it definitely helped having to lift girls for
Mhm.
15 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I did it for 15 years.
That's wild.
So,
You, like I said, you went to C-Tech. You were pretty much always career driven, it seemed like, right?
I was.
Why
yes.
was that? That you didn't? I know we played football back in the day together, like little league and shit like that. You were
Yeah.
pretty good. Like I feel like you could have been an inkling on the football team and probably fit right in and just actually done well.
I don't know. I was always the nose guard, and I was just always
Dude, you were a
tiny, but
beast.
I was fast.
He was fast. Listen, I'm not trying to throw shade on it. This kid was like a fucking bowling ball. Literally, he was like short down to the ground, but man, a menace on that line. I was never on the line, but I was a running back, so I'm like, dude, I got to hit that hole, and I knew Butts was sitting right there. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get lit up. Why did you ever quit? Like, why didn't you?
I don't know. I just high school come around, and I worked with when I was in high school. I worked with Grandpa a lot
Mhm.
because he owned his own electric business, and I just got into the aspect of him having the mindset of owning his own business. Dad worked for him. That was just always working, and
So, why didn't you go into that line of work? Where was the plumbing? Like, if he was electric, you were just like,
I
nah,
don't
I'm going
know.
over here, bro.
So what originally happened with all of it when I went to C-Tech, when I was in building trades, that's what I went for.
Yeah.
And when I was there, they had like a mock of operating, and I like fell in love with it. That's all I did. Like I mastered that, and I was on the op thing, obviously. But so then I got hired on the Guttridge, and I was supposed to become an operator there. Well, when I first started there, I worked along the sides of Adam Burns and a couple other guys that did our excavating,
Yeah.
and then just fell into going into plumbing school
Yeah,
because
I
we
mean,
needed
you-
more plumbers, and it
You
just
can make a
has went
crap
off
ton of
from
money
there.
in plumbing. Plumbing
mean-
is
Yeah, it's
I feel
stupid.
like, I mean, there's some days where he's like, I really wish I would have like done something else or like tried something else. But then there's other days where he's like, I've been here for
I-
8 years.
yeah,
I love it.
Same. I've been with my company 7, and like remodeling homes, I get a little piece of everything. Like I
Right.
get the plumbing, I get the electric, drywall, framing, pretty much everything. So it is cool that you fell into that, and I feel like it kind of sets you up. Like we were actually just
yeah.
on the podcast getting ready to drop Monday. It's going to be Cam Johnny, owner of Stone Bros Pizza. Go check him out in Utica. He actually brought up, he was like Han, his girl, she just got done with school and stuff like that. Like you kind of hit the ground running. Same with me, and I feel
Right.
like same with you pretty much.
I mean, kind of.
And sometimes I feel like people that did go to college, they're like, oh, well, this guy has this, or that girl has this, that, or the other. And it's like, hold on, like, you're probably going to jump a step ahead of us because you did invest in yourself with that 4 or 5 year college or whatever. But I don't know. It's something cool. And I guess to parlay off that, we can jump into like your guys' 5-year plan. Do you guys have that? I know you guys live together, house right down the road.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking 5 years from now?
Well, he's more like I want kids like now.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
love
doubt-
kids.
I'm a daddy over here.
Yeah.
I got baby P and stick boy. So I love kids. I've always loved kids. Like I feel like I'm just a big kid at heart. Honestly, the people that really know me. But it is cool. I never wanted to be an old dad. I definitely like having my kids now
Yeah.
because like when I'm 40, I'll be like, listen, my kids are almost grown. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
still
kinda like
have.
my mom. My mom's
Yeah.
about to turn 50.
Shout out your mom, dude. She's a cool ass gal. Every once in a while, she'll end up at the bar. We're drinking with her and stuff like that. She's a cool ass
Yeah.
gal. So shout out your
Yeah,
mom.
but she's 50 and my brother's 12. So
Mhm.
I mean, she's kind of like in the same boat of being not like old. I can't say old, but
Mhm.
I definitely don't want to be 50 years old with a 12-year-old.
Yeah. My kid's 10, so I can
Yeah.
kind of relate to your mom. I know what she's going through.
Yeah.
But I mean, kids are low key. They're a blessing. I mean, they make like having your own kid and stuff like that. They make like life like fun. Like it's like, oh my god, like I'm not doing this just for me anymore. It's like I'm doing. I joke about it all the time. It's like I'm saving for a BMW for freaking Paisley already.
Right.
Like I don't know. It sets you up, and I feel like a man can like really relate to. It's like, okay, I got a family to provide for, stuff like that, and you want the best. You want to take them to Disney World. You want to do
Yeah,
these things with them,
sure.
and it kind of sets up goals where you're like, okay, I need to work a little harder. I need to maybe open up a business, a side hustle, on top of also
Yeah.
doing a job, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
But I think it's hard too because our house is so small
Yeah,
and we have 3 dogs already.
yeah,
So like that's like having a baby, adding to that house. I mean, that's just terrifying to even think about.
it is. We definitely are in a weird market right now, housing wise.
Right.
But we're kind of in the same boat. I've already owned my first house, wifey's house.
Right.
I'm remodeling it. We're gonna go from here and hopefully be in our forever home. But we've already had our stepping stone houses. You got
Right.
your stepping stone house. You guys live together now.
Yeah, I
You
have mine. as
yeah, I
well,
was gonna say you did.
Yeah,
That
this
was. I never went out to that house, but it seemed nice as
Oh,
shit.
it was beautiful.
5 acres.
I think it was 3.
Okay, that's
But
still pretty good.
I mean, it was next to a winery.
Okay.
I mean, it was completely updated.
Mhm.
I mean, it was a beautiful property, but
Yeah.
you know, had to give it to the other guy.
Yeah, things happen.
Things happen. Shit happens.
But I feel like now, I guess all of us have had our first stepping stone house. So
Yeah.
from there, you can be a little more pickier. Like I
Right.
know me and my wife,
Totally.
at least 5 to 10 acres. If
For
there's
sure.
not a pool barn, I'm cool with it. If the inside needs updated, whatever. But listen, on my 5 to 10 acres, I'm gonna have a gun range. I'm gonna freaking have a pond. I'm gonna have a pool barn. Like, this is just the start, guys. Wait till you see the next one. Like, I love building. I love doing that kind of stuff, and I feel like that's why I fell into remodeling and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, like, what do you guys want? I feel like you're along the same lines as me, but
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I mean, the market, obviously, it's kind of hard to even look,
yeah.
but 5 acres, absolutely. I mean, there's really, if we see something for like maybe like 4, we can probably work with that.
4 acres?
Yeah.
Nah, bruh.
Has to be 5.
Nah, it has to be 5 minimum.
we want a barn dominion.
Yeah.
That's what we
That would be
want.
awesome.
Like, we would love to build. but,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
almost
Shout out Haley's
cheaper.
dad. He like they keep throwing around this idea, or like I feel like every family does this, but they're like, hey, what if we bought 50 acres and then like gave you guys, I bought like 10 off of them or 15 or something like that. Because I'm not gonna lie, Haley's dad's cool as shit. Like, he's the guy I sit down and drink a beer with. Like, I have a great father-in-law and stuff, so shout out him. But I could definitely see us doing something like that too.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm more of like a ranch, like I said, like an older couple or something like that. When I was growing up, I was like, I always wanted a 2-story because I grew up in a 2-story. But fuck that, dude. I don't even want that.
I mean, I grew up poor, so like 2 stories, like oh my god, you're rich, you know.
Whatever. They're not.
But
I think it'll be cool. We're actually getting ready to get some new siding on the house.
Oh, really?
And wrap around the porch.
It's nice to see like updates being done. It really like when you pull into your house, you're just like, oh, this is cool. Like it's adulting. Sure, would it be fun to go buy a new gun or go buy ostrich pair of boots or something crazy? But you gotta be an adult and be like, you know what? I want to do this. I've dumped a lot of the money I made for my house into this house, so it is fun to see the fruits of your labor actually come to fruition.
Especially when you come back to the house at the end of the day after working all day, you're just like, man,
this is cool.
This is sweet.
You gotta I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day when I had the tiny home, shout out the tiny home, dude.
Yeah, but it was a good house though.
It was good area. Like I mean, I did like very well on it. Yeah,
it was like way back where you couldn't even see it.
Had a creek in the back. It was nice, and I pretty much remodeled the entire inside.
Yeah.
But I mean, the woman that bought it, she bought it sight unseen just from the pictures. She was like, "I'll take it."
Did she really?
Yeah, I paid cash. Like, boom,
That's
done.
crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. It was bittersweet though, because I just had Evan, shout out Evan, come out, re-gravel the driveway, extend the driveway. I did like shrubbery around. I like you were saying, like you pulling into your house, you should be proud of it.
Right.
And when I first bought that, like this might sound stupid, it was like, dude, this is my house. Like I moved out at 18. Like I had a pretty rough childhood. I never thought I would be like, wow, I own my own house. The first thing I wanted to do, I'd be like, coolest thing is I'll drive my truck anywhere on this property and just I got take a piss. You know what? Screw the toilet. I'll pee outside. Like it's just fucking cool. Like it's like I can do whatever I want.
Dude, that's
bonfire out at night.
That's how I was out at the house. I mean, we'd have the bonfires out there.
It's badass.
Like
literally, everybody would just drive their trucks down in the bottom of the yard and sit on the tailgates, and it's just like
it's something like. Like, did you ever have the guys come over, crash at the house, stay the night, do anything like that?
Oh, there's been multiple people.
I mean, it's almost like every weekend we have at least somebody stay the night with us.
It's kind of like that, just on steroids. Like, when you have your own house, you're like, you know what? I'm going to get the boys something for in the morning. Or, like, say you got a chick staying over, something like that. You could have, like, towels ready or freaking you got the bubble bath going. You could do stuff to set up stuff for people to be like, you know what, this is a nice house. You should be proud of it. And that's badass. All right, cool. So let's jump into a little bit of Tequila Cowboy. Keeping with the parties and stuff like that. Tequila Cowboy was a fun time. It's been brought up on the podcast several times, but
we went to Tequila Cowboy in Pittsburgh. Oh, it does not compare at all.
Oh no!
To Columbus. Oh my god,
not
no.
at all.
That's tragic.
The security.
Well, listen, I'm so sorry, Pittsburgh Tequila Cowboy, but yeah, there's
terrible.
Been several times where the group's like, "Hey, let's go to that one." So I'm glad. Like, sorry you guys were the guinea pigs, but thank you.
It was like
it wasn't good.
The security was the worst. Like, if you just spilled like a little bit on the floor of your drink, you're out. Like, they get you out right away.
Was it as big?
No.
Okay.
Not at
was
all.
there?
There wasn't a second floor.
Not even other rooms. It was one floor.
There was another room. There's just one room.
Was that the hip hop rap room?
It was not hip hop. It was like today's hits.
Okay.
No, I thought it was like an 80s room because they had a whole bunch of cars on the wall.
Right, but they were playing like today's hits music.
That's cool. That's cool.
But
so I guess it did have.
It was nothing like compared to like what Columbus was.
Dude,
had
you could
upstairs,
get lost
had
there.
Like 6 bars.
Literally
inside
lost.
there.
Good, yeah.
It was wild. Well, shout out It's Wolfie. Go check out his episode. We did a mini podcast deep diving into him, but he always talks about the Yellow Rose.
Yeah.
And he says it's Tequila Cowboy, just called the Yellow Rose.
I've been there a couple times. It's a pretty cool bar. I mean, the dance floor is huge.
Still not on the standards of Tequila Cowboy.
No, absolutely
Is it
not.
because we have so much history there? Are you being biased?
No, I'm not at all.
Really?
I mean, the people there... No, seriously, the people at like Yellow Rose, they're cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get along with anything and everybody. It's just like... it's all it is one giant dance floor.
Okay.
One dance floor. I mean, if you love country music, go out there.
Is
and
it
dance.
only country music though?
No, it gets into.
'Cause I'm not gonna
it gets
lie,
into hip hop and rap and
10,
stuff.
11 o'clock, you just start
ready
like,
to booty shake.
okay.
No, for sure. Like it does get into that, but like Tequila Cowboy, you know, you can go somewhere else and
Mhm.
get a different vibe.
Ah,
There, it's one building, one dance floor.
okay.
You know what I
Well-
mean? So like it's totally different.
Okay. Well, the way he made it sound was a lot like Tequila Cowboy, but yeah, I mean,
No,
I mean,
Tequila
maybe
Cowboy
one
is
day-
just
maybe
dance
like
floor.
the gist of it, but I feel
Yeah.
like, I feel like any
Overall.
bar that we've ever been to is never
gonna compare.
compare.
I will say no. No bar in Ohio probably will ever compare to
No.
it, but
No.
Absolutely
Nashville.
not.
Well,
Nashville is Tequila Cowboy. Tequila Cowboy. There's 2 more over there. There's 5 right here.
yeah, we're
like
going next week actually.
We
Dude.
are.
it's
My
fun.
birthday.
Really? Who's all going?
It's me, Caleb, Liz, Adam, and Jared, Olivia.
There is a gentleman behind the camera. We have a slight crowd tonight on the BFE podcast, but have you ever been to Nashville?
I have not.
Are
We
you
have-
single?
Eee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, listen. Nashville, there's some honeys down
Well,
there.
that's what I told
Oh,
him. I
it's-
said,
It's
Nashville is great going down single.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great time. You never
Yeah.
know where you're going to end up. I told him, I was like, I probably had to pick you up at a random girl's house the next day.
that's legendary.
That's just what's gonna happen.
No, exactly. That's legendary. Okay, I've
What is
never
it?
had that happen. I was never really a one night stand type of
Me
dude.
neither. I've
It's
never done
wild. Yeah, it's kind of wild, but I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool when you hear one of your buddies like, "Oh, I'll go
Hell
pick you out."
yeah.
Dude, it's like,
Right.
dude, that's legendary. Like, that's cool.
What-
You're gonna have a blast down there.
Yeah.
It was a good time. You guys will too. It was
Yeah,
a blast.
I've been, because I used to date John. He used
Yeah.
to live down there.
Okay,
that's
how
how-
far from the street?
It was like 20-minute drive to downtown.
Oh my god.
He lived in like the
That's-
ghetto Nashville. Like,
Okay.
when I was there was like gunshots going off by me. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, you
But
know,
it's, I mean, they have great food
maybe
there.
maybe it was someone having a cookout out back, being like, "Hey, I'm missing some
Bah, bah,
great
bah."
barbecue." Something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I just said, I out here, I mean, you'll hear some gunshots, stuff like that. It's
Every
kind of
now and
just
then.
normal. Like
Right.
you're just like,
Don't
oh,
worry about it.
Okay.
Bob's out there. He's probably taking care of a possum or something. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's
Yeah.
that's kind of
Coyote
what it
or
is out
something.
here.
I think
Yeah.
Big John's coming. That's his first time also. You know Big John?
No.
He's one of my coworkers. He's
like-
he's
I probably
actually our
met him.
operator. You've met
Oh,
him
I
before.
probably
You
have.
probably
Yeah.
have.
I'm not good unless.
Taylor's really good. Like, she loves Big John.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Well, then I probably definitely met him.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, Nashville, it's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
It's
happy early birthday. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
we'll meet up again or something, celebrate it. Okay, let's jump into this. Sliding into DMs. Do you guys ever run into that in your relationship, like where your chick gets hit up, or has that ever happened to you? Or hey, maybe Poppy was looking good out there laying that pipe,
Ooh.
and then this chick was like, "Hey." Has that ever happened to you guys? Or are you guys getting a tiffle or something over that?
I mean, there's been a couple guys who like snap, like not my DMs, but
Mhm.
like Snapchat is,
Yeah.
you know, they'll text me, like Snapchat me like daily.
Yeah.
Obviously,
A
don't
couple guys that
respond.
he's friends with and stuff.
No, it's more like
Nope.
it was more like when I was
Haley.
really good friends with Becca Fraley.
Okay.
Okay, one of her
Wait,
really,
that's a chick.
right, but one of her really good guy friends.
Okay.
We would always hang out around him, but he's not like no threat
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me at least. To
Okay.
him, I think it's a little different.
Yeah.
But he still Snapchats me till this day.
Yeah.
Do I respond? No. But
Okay. Well. Hey, that just means the way I look at it, be like, hey, you gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is always gonna be a little slight pressure, but I don't know. I'm a very chill, relaxed guy. Like it's like Haley Snapchats a couple guys, like, but she's been friends with these dudes for a long time, and
Right.
I'm under the belief, and it's, I mean, I have to be, like, I have a matching tattoo with the chick,
Right.
so like I'm under the belief that yeah, you can have like guy and girl relationships where it's just purely platonic. I
Yeah,
think like
for
where it's just
sure.
like, hey, Loki, what's up, sis? Like,
Yeah. I think
if a
this-
guy messes with you, let me know. Like,
Right.
other than that, like,
Yeah,
it's
I
kinda
think
it.
boundaries is
Yeah.
a big thing.
Well,
I mean, it
appreciate
doesn't really like bother me. It's just like,
Mm.
you know, it's kind of like,
It's definitely a little
oh, hey,
weird.
you know, like I'm just not the only one that thinks she's attractive.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
That's
what
a
I
good
mean?
way to
So
look at it.
that's-
It's healthy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I got a very beautiful wife, and I mean, every once in a while, yeah, she'll have a guy and stuff like that. It's the same thing with me. But the weird thing is, like, whenever like a chick Snapchats me or something, I freak out. I'm like, I'll sprint to her. I'll be like, babe.
Look.
Well, and it's not like, here, I'm bragging. It's like, I'm not doing anything. You open it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
here,
Yeah.
there's this,
Yeah.
this, and this. You know
Which
what I
is
mean?
like fair though, because that's
Yeah.
like very
I
loyal.
never want her to have to worry. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a blessing. I mean, I go out with you guys all the
She's a
time. I
sweetheart.
party and stuff like that, and she trusts me. There's a lot of it's fine. It's good to have a partner or something like that where you really have like a partnership of trust and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
We've definitely struggled, but
Yeah.
we've been friends for over 10 years.
That's a
Yeah.
long time,
Yeah.
dude.
Been ups and downs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like in a relationship, you're always gonna have that. You're gonna
If
have
you
your
don't
ups,
have
you're gonna
downs,
your
it ain't a good
You
relationship.
got to power
It
through
ain't.
it though. Like I mean, I'm a married man and stuff, so I found the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. So
You
We're
don't
actually-
if you don't have downs before you get married,
hmm
guess
Yeah,
what? There ain't
there's
gonna be no
definitely-
ring. You're
and
gonna
I
be
mean,
divorced.
she,
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean,
Which divorce is not an option,
yeah,
just so you know.
Yeah.
Who, for me?
Yeah, I mean, once,
Well, hell no, that ain't no option.
I mean,
Oh, you guys
once
are
we
funny.
married, we married.
Yeah,
for life.
that's good. Yeah,
Obviously.
100%. I mean, it's crazy that we're even having this conversation. Like, I feel like it was just yesterday. Like, we were going to Tequila Cowboy and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Time
Well,
really
what's
does
funny
fly.
is that one of the first times that we actually started like not really hooking up, but
Yeah.
like started like talking was he after his DUI.
Oh boy.
I forced him to go out to Tequila Cowboy again. He was like, "I'm not going," and I was like, "I got us a hotel room."
Snap.
I was like, "We don't."
She
have
took charge. She was like, "Hey, come
I
on."
couldn't say no at that point.
I mean-
I was like, "We don't have to worry about it. Like, you're gonna
Yeah.
be staying there. We're not
Mhm.
driving. Like, we'll be fine."
Well, what's wild is that night we had a hotel too.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, dude,
Well,
it was
yeah,
wild.
Shout out Aaron.
Dude. I would love to get him to come on. He doesn't want to come on. So shout out my boy Aaron. Golf season's coming up and stuff. So I got to get back out there and start playing with them. So shout out my boy. Yeah, it's definitely wild. I feel like we've kind of hit a lot of like everything. We kind of keep circling
Yeah.
around and
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that.
love it.
So let's jump into Rush and Razors. This guy's freaking out.
It's
He's
not
got a
called
Can-Am.
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 Don't get me wrong, Can-Am look badass.
They do.
I don't. You know what I want though? I like them like Ranger ones with the doors, and then you lift it a little bit. Those are wicked with like a bed on the back.
Oh,
Defender.
like
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, that's what
like a
Can-Am
grandpa.
calls them.
yeah.
Okay, but dude,
But-
they're
Grandpa
pretty
one.
wicked. Like I've seen
Grandpa
ones
They
with
are
like
actually pretty
tinted
cool.
out
They
windows
are.
and
Yeah.
stuff. I mean,
I'd
that's
love
pretty
to
cool.
have one of those,
Because
honestly.
not gonna lie, I went to Rush and
Yeah,
it was
you were
it was a
with us.
blast. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
blast. Shout out my boy taking me up and down the hills. I was actually with Becca, so shout out Becca.
Yeah,
I was her passenger princess. She was great.
she's wild.
She
Like,
is.
She drives
Well,
wild.
funny story, dude. Like, this is the first time I've ever gone out, and it's not warm, guys. It's fucking cold. I mean, I'm suited up head to toe. And don't get me wrong, I've been snowboarding since I was 12. I know how to suit up.
It's totally different.
Way different. That wind, these things are going like 40, 50 down these trees.
Yes.
Like, it's like wham. So, it's probably 1:30 in the morning. The fact that I'm alive at this point is insane.
But it's like it's different
Well,
out there.
half of
different.
them were like, yeah, let's go ahead, head back. And I'm like, yeah, probably, let's go head back. No, Becca's like, psh, losers? She looks at me, she's like,
we ain't going
dude,
back.
she's like, she looked at me. And like I said, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, we're going back. And then she said, losers, looks at me, and I'm like, yeah, losers. Like, I was like, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm fucking ass biting cold. I'd like to snuggle up under a pillow or something, but dang. But I mean, yeah, she is a wild woman, but now, like kind of bringing a little full circle, babies and stuff like that. She's
Yeah.
had a little one, so shout out that little guy.
Yeah.
It's cool. Maybe 4-seaters in the future. What do you guys want?
I'd love to have a 4-seater.
Really?
You know,
Not
it's-
just for a baby.
Yeah, no, not
But-
just for
Extra
babies. Just to
friends,
like have
cooler
extra, like
space.
2 extra people to come with
Yeah.
us.
It would be wicked.
No, it's a blast.
Mhm.
And like not even to have like 2 extra people come with us. It's like if you always have someone with a 4-seater in your group, it's so nice because like
There is a
stuff
lot of
does
people-
break.
Well,
You know
oh,
what I mean?
for
So-
parts and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For sure.
I mean,
dude,
I
they're a
can't-
money pit.
I can't.
I
say
know,
it. I mean,
dude. I saw it with my own
I mean,
eyes.
yeah.
One get rolled, One fall
Yeah.
down the. I mean, I saw
Was you
it.
there when Taylor and Jacob rolled?
Yeah, and guess who went up first? Me and Caleb. We were like bun, da, 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 up the hill, and then Caleb's like that, and I'm like, dude, that's badass. Dude, I'm telling you, you look over the hill, you can't see down. I mean, this was a steep ass hill. So we're coming down, we make it. Their razor's coming down, and it just locks up, like it's like boom, and then sends them into a roll. It was wild.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, in an awkward situation or in a crazy situation, I react very weirdly. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely worried. Like I'll be the first one on the scene.
Right.
But when I visualize everything, like I low key just start like, I guess laughing. Like I'm like, oh my god, this situation is
Yeah.
wild.
Right.
What do you do? You know what
Like
I
it's
mean?
just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like, and I
Yeah.
feel like it'll definitely get
I
me in
think
some
once-
trouble. Be like,
Mhm.
And once you
But,
see it like the first time, like someone like rolled
Yes,
down the hill,
it's wild.
I mean, it's like terrifying.
well, I
Wait.
feel like I saw they were okay. Like, and then
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, like you're just like processing. You're like, did that
Yeah.
just fucking happen?
They
Yeah.
just happened.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it did play out into a good role because they did start laughing after it. Like laughter
Yeah, I mean,
is
she was-
contagious.
She was still
so-
pretty like banged up.
Oh,
with concussion,
100%.
But I mean, that was the best thing that could have happened though to her. Is just like concussion.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
first piss break.
Wow.
First piss break. It's
They did
okay. Hey, we're
okay.
hanging in there.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much for coming on.
Yeah.
Let's jump into since the boys left.
Yeah.
You a fit bod type of gal, or you like the dad bod? I mean,
Dad.
no, I'm not gonna lie. I see that
Yeah.
beautiful man sitting across from me. I mean, that's the definition of a dad bod,
Yeah.
probably.
I think
Then-
I've always
I think it's 12 ounce. It's
I've
12 ounce curls,
always
right?
been a thick girl.
Okay.
I mean, since I did All Star Cheer, it was barely like muscle.
Yeah.
Like all muscle.
You go out back, bench press 135. Let's
I don't know
go.
about that, but
Oh no, I bet you could.
well,
Dude,
I
Cameron.
used to bench my weight in high school.
Real, that's badass.
Yeah.
Shout out Cameron Day. She's actually getting ready to come on here soon. But yeah, she went out back. It's 45. Wham! I was
Yeah,
just like,
she's-
Cam.
She's fucking badass.
I bet you'd be the same way. Yeah,
And
you
I mean,
guys.
At my job, I do have to lift a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, I still have the muscle. But
Are you
not
saying
I
like
used to.
picking up people?
Well, I transfer people, not like
Okay.
I used to, but like my instrument trays are very heavy. They're like 20 pounds.
Okay.
I pick up like over 30 of them a day,
Okay.
and then
And you're always on your feet. You're walking around doing stuff like that.
yeah. But
Good exercise. I
yeah,
walk
I mean,
daily.
I wish I could just not. I just love food.
Well,
Like why?
I have been. Shout out my boy. We're going on this big bachelor trip. I brought it
Yeah.
up a couple times. I am already married, but I'm getting married again. But this is like our legit wedding and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm super excited to have a bachelor party and stuff. But I've been dieting hardcore.
Yeah.
And my brother, he's gonna come on eventually. Fit dude. I mean, 6'2", 240 shredded.
Yeah,
Like
no, he's huge.
so I look up to that. I'm not the jealous type. I'm like, hey, that's in my genes too. I could be a little bit like that. But I'm not going to his level. But dude, I've been eating just chicken for the past
Doesn't
like
that get
3
boring,
weeks.
though?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
But you
he
know
eats
what?
chicken all the time. I can't do it.
I love
This-
chicken.
this-
It's not even part of like a
It's
diet
not.
thing, dude.
Dude, I put a microwave in my box
chicken.
truck.
He
So I could, dude, I'm
Just
dead serious.
now?
No. Oh, you've already had
He
one?
already
Bro, I
had
have an
one.
inverter in my work truck with a
Dude,
microwave.
you're badass. So just installed a microwave, so now I can take my chicken to work and shit. Save on money, stuff like that. But I'll meal prep. I'll do like, shout out to wifey. She'll like cook up this like boil, or what's it called? A pot. You throw everything in and just let it go. Crock pot. A
Oh,
crock
yeah,
pot.
crock pot.
I was like,
Okay,
a
so she'll
steamer.
load it up with chicken, and then it'll cook all day, and then
Yeah.
this cool ass thing on Amazon or whatever. I got it from Amazon, but I think saw it on TikTok. It's a chicken shredder. You like put this piece of chicken in, and it goes like whoop whoop, and it shreds it all, so I can portion
No
it
way.
out. Yeah,
I didn't
and then
know
I just
that.
throw it in the microwave. I just do chicken and a dab of ranch, and that's it. I've been eating that for a long time. I don't mind it. I'm a creature of habit. I've had the same Subway sandwich since I was in 6th grade.
No,
Yeah.
I can't
But-
eat Subway anymore.
I don't know. It's diet mixed with working out. You'll get to see the results. But I'm dieting for the wedding and for this freaking bachelor party.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look like a rectangle. Like I'll look in the mirror. I'm just like,
Why?
"Damn." I don't know. It might just be in my head and stuff like that. But
I mean, I
don't know.
definitely, dad bod is definitely what I go for. I
Yeah,
don't think
dad
I've
bod-
ever had like I mean, even like my
okay, what about a
ex-boyfriends-
fit dad bod? That's a thing
No.
now too.
Yes, I do.
That okay?
That's
Because I mean, my boy over here.
No, he's
that's
strong.
a built chest right there.
he's strong.
Yeah.
I mean, he might not give it off by just looking at him, but
Oh yeah.
the man's strong.
Mhm.
I mean, if he can pick
My
my booty up, he's strong.
Well, what do you work out? You'll send me the snaps, and I'm like,
Mhm.
dude, we got to. It's always, hey, bro, we got to work out together. This, that, or the other. Never end up making that happen, but we definitely need to.
Yes.
But what are you benching? Like, what's a bench from?
You know, I really don't bench.
Really, it's not. That's not a
Honestly.
bad thing. It's bad
I
on your
don't.
wrist and shit. Dumbbell work. Okay, what do you you have to work out your chest? Like, throw me some numbers.
I mean,
What do we-
I'm more of a machine guy.
That's fine.
First,
That
I
hey,
just, I go on the elliptical.
Okay.
Do about 30 minutes of that.
that's good cardio.
And then I do ab crunches.
Okay.
And I go like backwards. And then I do dumbbells. I just do random
you just,
shit.
You just
honestly.
walk around. You're that guy that just.
I
slew
do.
it,
I
like-
just do
What's up,
random stuff.
No, I refuse to go to the gym with him because
Okay.
the first time I went with him, we walked for like 20 minutes or
Okay.
like ran, walked. I was like, okay, you ready to go do something else? He's like, no, we got 30 more minutes. I'm like, no.
So they
No.
say if you're going to lose weight or whatever, you're supposed to work out first, then cardio at the end.
So yeah,
Yeah.
when I lost a lot of weight the very first time,
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Because
Yeah.
he used to be chubby butts. I mean, you
Chubby
remember him
butts?
when he was in high school.
Okay, I found this on the web, but they say if you're going to lose weight or whatever you're supposed to work
Siri, calm down. Siri.
Yeah, that's what I did, yeah. Check it
Oh
out.
God. Hold on. We're gonna try and get back in there. There we go.
No,
No, that
so,
was
like,
Siri.
Trying to
She
get
was
some
she was
tips.
a secret guest.
when I lost a lot of weight my very first time, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I'd still go on the elliptical before, and then I'd work out, but then I'd do like another half hour to cool myself down.
Yeah. It's nice.
And it's just like
Are you
it went crazy.
are you a 45-minute type of dude? No.
No,
You're longer than that. I'm hour and a half.
It
I think
just
it
depends.
Hour and a
That's
half, kind
way too long for me.
Really?
I mean, I work 5 days a week.
I
So,
work 5. Well, I get off pretty early, but I work. Yeah.
But like, I drive over 2 hours every day. So like,
I'm 45 minutes.
So once
right
I
now.
get home,
Well, where you work out at?
well,
Planet?
yeah.
Dude, they're so awesome because you
Which-
can like bounce around, like you're like
Yes.
ding ding ding. They're
Well,
cool.
that's what, most of the time. Like, if I go alone, I can like handle. I do what I want. But
Yeah,
if I go
yeah.
with somebody else, I feel like I have to like. What do you want to do? Do you want to go do this? Do you wanna
So
do that?
I've worked out with a couple friends, and the way we kind of do it, we'll do a couple exercises together, and then be like, hey, I'm gonna go hit this. I'm gonna go hit this. Because it is fun. You do one workout together, be like, hey, let's hit arms together.
yeah.
Or like let's do something like that. And it's also like shout out my boy Chase. They're getting ready to come on. Brandon. They're also lifting, getting ready for the trip and stuff like that. It's kind of cool to have that goal.
Yeah, for sure.
But he'll send me a snap like or I'll at him and like it just keeps the accountability. I'm not gonna lie, I do like to work out by myself. You throw
Yeah.
on the headphones, you're more focused. You're like,
I don't
got
use
that good
headphones. I can't do it.
what do you got? AirPods?
No, I don't use nothing.
You raw
Don't
dog
use
the gym?
nothing.
Yeah, I
You
can't.
raw dog that gym. That's insane.
I can't like. I mean, even
You just
when-
hear some. You probably hear me next to you. There's some like old man like.
Well, I guess I just like I like to hear myself breathe.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't know like what
That's not bad. Well, you can work on your breathing too. Be like
Yeah,
inhale,
because I feel
out,
like when I'm like if I'm doing like a really hard workout, I'm like barely can breathe. I can like tell myself, okay, I can barely breathe right now.
calm down.
Maybe
yeah.
if I do the next time, it'll be better, and I can
Yeah.
like hear the progress.
That's cool.
Of
That's
me not
yeah,
like
that's awesome.
You know what I mean?
I'm more like just bouncing like what's up,
That's how
like
it is,
let's
too.
go.
Dude, I
That's how it is.
dance.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
when I'm in the
Well, I'm
zone,
more sway. I'll tap my foot. Like I'm not out there like what's up.
when I'm
He's
in
like-
when I'm in the zone, I'll literally just like
Oh.
I'm dancing and
Hey,
He's
just
that
a
big
beat
bar.
when a beat comes in,
you're like
I
what's
go
up?
I'm just like
Okay.
I just go.
You know what? That's awesome.
It's just like I don't know.
Listen, there's a lot of people out there that will hate on Planet Fitness or hate on someone that's out there like, but at least they made the effort to get to that fucking gym.
Yeah.
And like, who cares if you're lifting a 5-pound weight? It's like you got out there,
Yeah.
you're striving to better
You're
yourself.
doing better
I
than
think
the other
that
people
My
sitting at
thing
home.
is going to
Except
tan.
shout out you people that might be watching the podcast at home. Like I said, like, subscribe.
I go like if I go to the gym, I'm like, okay, go to the gym, do your workout.
Yeah.
You get to tan afterwards.
Okay, so a reward is
A reward.
tanning.
It does not always work though. Like when I
Okay.
get home, like, let's go to the gym. And I'm like, do I really want to go to the gym? Is tanning really worth it?
Yes, it is. Haley, you better pull that mic closer to your face because I want people to hear this
I
tanning.
feel like it's blocking my face.
No, you're
I
fine.
feel like it's like
No,
weird.
you're Gucci.
I'm very short.
Did you take your nose ring out?
I didn't have a nose ring.
What?
That's a mole.
Oh, it looks like a nose ring.
I wish, but no, I refuse.
Ah.
I refuse to get a nose ring.
I thought you had a nose ring.
No, never.
I was about to
Never
say, I was
has.
like,
My mom got her nose
Oh,
pierced.
maybe that's what it
She
is.
got her nose
Dude,
pierced
you look
and
a
her
lot like
nipples
your mom.
pierced at the same
Oh
time.
shoot! Shout out your mom. Well, good for her. I've never gotten any piercings. My
Yeah.
ears are way too small. I look like I have like
Mine are
baby
too,
ears.
though.
Oh, did you ever pierce your ears?
Yeah, I have a bunch of piercings,
Really?
but mine are
Tiny ears.
extremely
Same.
small. Yeah.
What about
She's
you?
got the tiniest freaking ears.
Okay.
But the best hearing.
Mm.
She can be 2 rooms away and still hear me talking.
I'm
he's
not.
deaf,
I'm not
though.
good. Well, we're
He's
around
deaf.
power tools all the time. We really should start thinking about that.
Yeah.
What?
Working around power tools, like heavy equipment. I get that now, but I'm telling you, my papaw, Hitler. Now he was around jet engines loading bombs onto planes, and an
Right.
idiot and didn't wear his hearing protection. But back in the day, you gotta be a badass. Be
Hey,
like,
you know-
think
that-
I need hearing protection?
They make
Now look
hearing
at 'em.
aids. Be all right.
Yeah. Well, shit. By the time we're that age, they might have a robot here that you might slap on the side of your head, be like, "Hello," like you can hear
Yeah.
everything.
I'm going, babe.
Oh. Wow. I'm staying strong. I'm staying strong. Now I've only guzzled down. I don't like the
One.
bottom of a beer. Yeah, I'm on 2. Let's jump into you, brother.
Do
You
it.
you can pound them. Them 12-ounce curls ain't nothing to you. No.
It depends on the day where I'm at.
I wish I had like a dream button where it could be like to like a scenario like da 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 da. Let's jump into the camping, dude. Back in the day, like shout out the girls. They would always throw me and Mike a banger of a party. I think it's because we share the same birthday. It was always
Right.
fun to get everyone together, stuff like that. But Jordan, go check her episode out, and Kayla, her episode too. They threw us a party down camping, like down in what was Logan, yeah. They pretty much rented like it was like an acre and a half or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was
We
big.
wrapped it with tents, like bam, bam, bam. There was probably 14, 15 tents.
Probably.
It was a
Easy.
lot, and then there would be
Easy.
then like on Saturday night you'd have people coming in,
Yeah,
coming down
just-
to party. Like
Right.
it was a badass time. And it was something cool. It was different. But one thing I can vividly remember from that is my boy literally smash a 30 rack. He's like, he looked at me. He's like, "You gonna get up with me in the morning?" I was like, "Brother, I'll be the first one up." And I always was, but I never went as hard as you. But fair enough. You'd come crawling out of that tent. I'd say 6:15, 7:30, because you do get up early for
I
work,
do.
and it's kind of like an internal body clock.
Yep.
But this dude is a fucking savage. I think it was a Pat's Blue Ribbon or something like that. Coffee, beer.
Oh yeah. PBR coffee.
Dude, just fucking sending it into the next day. The Nelk boys.
Right and
Dude,
early.
look out. Steve will do it. Dude,
Bright and early. PBR
That's-
coffee.
that's wild. What's it taste like?
It literally it doesn't even really taste like coffee. I mean, like it does, but it doesn't.
Okay, should we
Like
have an intervention? You can talk to me, man. You can talk to me.
what?
Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm not an alcoholic.
Okay.
I do not drink during the week.
That's good for you. That's badass.
So like if I work 410s Monday
Yeah.
through Thursday, I do not drink.
But on that Friday, you deserve that beer.
Well, Friday's game on.
Game
Friday,
on.
Saturday, it's
Game on.
Sunday.
I'm not a Sunday guy. I do the
I
chores
mean,
around the house, stuff
unless
like that.
unless football's going on.
Yeah.
I'll go out to
That's
the bar,
different.
watch some football games, drink some beers.
Yeah.
But we're
Which-
home.
What's your
Fine.
guys' local watering hole out that way? Where are you going to watch the game? Are you going all the way to Pataskala?
Nah, probably Crossroads.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love Crossroads.
Crossroads
It's
is
good.
only like 8 minutes from
Yeah.
my house.
Dude, it's only like 30 seconds from the crib.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big beer guy. Like I'm more of a social drinker, I will say so. Like if I'm out, like it's kind of just like I'll do probably 4 or 5 of these boys, and then I'll kind of switch over to Crown Apple and Cranberry. We'll see where the night takes me.
Tito's, Red Bull.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. If I'm going out that late, it's like you gotta bust them out. Dude, it was a wild party last week.
Yeah.
Shout out the girls, Reagan and Kayla. It was their birthday, so shout out them.
Good birthday party.
It was wild. We did 2 party buses, and we just kind of bar hopped around Buckeye Lake. It was
Full
badass
buses
time.
too. Full
I
buses.
mean, and
People
they had
standing in
poles
the
on
buses.
them. I mean, your boy had to get out there and shake it just a little bit. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like whenever I do go out and say I do wander into those Tito's and Red Bulls, and even when I 4 or 5 of these deep, good song hits, you'll find me wiggling on the dance
Do
floor.
it, baby.
I mean, you know, it's just fun to loosen up, shake the shoulders and stuff
Yeah.
like that. We were talking about Caleb and how on the camping trip, I mean, this boy would smash a 30 rack and then wake up with a coffee.
PBR.
PBR. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, he's just built different. I mean, a legend. I'm definitely gonna need you to sign this table once you leave, just because. I mean, that's legendary.
I mean, he's gotten a lot worse though.
What do you
You
mean?
can't pound him like he used to.
Nah, that's okay. You're growing
Dude,
up.
I can't
Yeah.
shotgun like I used to
No.
no more.
Dude, I never was good.
I mean, I
Me
can
neither.
still
People that can
drink
shotgun,
as much
good
as I
for
can.
you.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't open up that throat.
Dude,
Not like most people can. I can't do it.
I liked beer bonging. I liked the
Beer
beer bong.
bongs.
I was
Yeah.
okay at that. I'm not even saying I was a professional at that, but I liked the beer bong. But
The flamingo
shotgun
bong
is-
is good too.
I've never done the flamingo.
Flamingo.
Yeah, what is
It's-
that?
It's basically just a flamingo, and it has like the tip of the nose is an opening, and you just push it.
It's basically the same thing.
I mean, if you
Is it?
I mean, if you
Pretty
do
much.
it really fast,
I'll-
it goes all over you. But if you go super slow,
Yeah. Well, I feel like the cool thing about the funnel. Well, no, it is all hitting you at once too. There's no breaks. I
I
was
think
just
the
about to
cool-
say
there's no
I mean, I
breaks.
think the cool thing about that is you can see it.
that's true.
Like you can see. Oh,
You're like,
fucking
I'm a
killing
bitch. I'm a
it.
bitch.
Almost
Okay,
there.
okay, I'm there. I'm
I
there.
can do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, man, you just fucking killed that.
hmm
When you shotgun, you don't know. I could be faking it.
Well, we actually went to a couple cool concerts where they weren't doing beer bongs and stuff, but they were doing those freaking like syringe shots.
Oh yeah.
Not a fan.
Really?
Like I'm not a big Jello shot type of dude either.
I gag.
Oof, Jello shots.
Before we get into concerts,
Okay.
I got to go back to the Razors and Can-Ams. and
Okay. Hey, bringing it full
So-
circle. I love it.
stuff. The first time I
Oh,
ever
God.
took her riding.
Ooh.
Okay.
The
to
first
be
threw
fair-
up on him.
Okay,
Okay.
first
You cried.
I grew up on 4-wheelers.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I grew
But
up.
whoa,
on,
not a Can-Am. Calm down.
no,
Absolutely not.
no. But I grew up on 4-wheelers.
Yeah.
Just before he tells us the story.
Okay, so the first time I was like, hey, you want to go riding with me? You know? She's like, yeah, that's fine, blah, blah, blah. So we go out. We're starting to ride. We're with Jack and Reagan. I forget who else was
It
there.
was just us.
Yeah, it was just us
It was
two.
just us.
So we go out, we go riding. It started to sprinkle a little bit.
Yeah.
And
A little bit.
No,
Is that
It was,
enough?
no, it was not.
Well,
it was
okay.
a little bit
Well, a
in the
little bit
woods.
going 40 miles an hour still stings.
no, it was like we were in the woods. So it was
Okay.
like
We were
you're
in
just getting a
Tecumseh.
little
Have you,
little
you've probably never been to
sprinkles.
Tecumseh.
No, I have not.
When it
I went to
rains-
Kentucky.
Yeah. When it rains in Tecumseh, it is
It's brutal.
muddy,
Very muddy.
as hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very hard to navigate
Yes.
when it gets
It's
very muddy.
because most of it is
But-
clay.
So, anyways, we was out riding, having a good time, drinking, whatever. We get up to this like little mud hole, you know. So like when rain hits a puddle,
Yeah.
the smaller drop means the shallower it is, right? Bigger
Okay.
drop means the deeper it is.
Okay.
So they're
Little
just
science from the butts.
it was just little drops.
Yeah.
Little drops. So I was
Little
like,
drops.
hey, let's go hit this hole real quick. You know what I
Dude.
mean? So we go, we hit it, get
Fucking
about
sent it.
quarter of the way through, then halfway through, all of a sudden it just goes boop right on the left side.
So
It
you
just
broke something.
drops. I didn't break nothing.
No.
It just drops. The only thing above the water on the left side of the buggy was her head.
Well,
The
I was
first
okay.
time.
To
well,
hear.
in his defense, maybe you stunk a little. He was giving you a quick bob.
I mean, maybe.
He was just like, dang. quick bath, we're good to go. You know what I mean? We got to stay positive.
We're going through this mud hole, right? And she like the water started. I get stuck obviously because it was very deep hole.
Very
Yeah.
deep.
And
I mean,
water
that's
starts
deep.
filling up.
That's deep.
Okay, wait. The Can-Am does sit pretty low.
It does.
But that's still
his-
pretty deep.
His seats are actually lowered. Than
Yeah, I
the
was
other
about to say,
ones.
because I'm not going to lie. When I saw the Polaris, I saw the Can-Am, I'm like, all right, the Can-Am's like a Batmobile. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, bam.
Yeah.
Like, it's something you'd see in like a video game or something like that. You strap some turrets to it or something.
But anyways, so like we got stuck, right? And then the water just like started coming in the buggy, obviously. And first it gets to her waist, like where she's sitting at. She like looks at me. She's like, "Caleb." I'm like, "What?" So we're stuck. What do you want me to do? She's like, "It's getting higher. It's getting higher." She's like, "What do I do?"
You should have unbuckled. I would have
I
unbuckled.
tried. I
I would've
couldn't
She
get.
unbuckled.
started freaking
If
out.
his-
Well,
bro.
okay, come on.
I
Have you
mean,
never
yeah.
seen any like scary movie or any adventure
people
movie?
drowning? Like, hey,
Well, I
knew
don't
it
know
wasn't
about
gonna
that.
go that deep.
I know about that, but you see a movie where it's just like, oh my god, I'm strapped in, and the water just keeps rising. I mean, I'd
But
be
I
like,
knew it wasn't
holy
going to
shit.
go that deep because
I'd be
I knew where the
unbuckled.
water level was.
I mean,
Okay.
it was literally up to my shoulder. Like, I was, all you can see is my head.
That's kind of funny.
Like, literally, I was just, he was sitting dry up in his seat,
Hey,
and
well,
I'm,
I mean,
up to
everyone
here.
can't be wet. Like I said, just
I got
like,
out and Jack come over with his camcorder. He was like,
recording
"Hey,
it.
what'd you do? Look at Haley."
It's a really
Oh,
funny
dude.
video.
dude, his freaking razor's tore apart right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We always told ourselves we would eventually get one.
They're fun,
We
dude.
wanted 5-10
Fun.
acres to where we could at least putt around if I wanted
Right.
to take it for a lap or something.
Especially
like,
for kids, because they'll
yeah,
love it.
100%. Yeah, I still don't know. I don't think I'd get a 4-seater.
They're really hard to navigate in the woods.
I bet.
I
Yes
mean,
and no.
I feel
Dude,
like when-
okay.
If you're just like driving out in the middle of like somebody's woods,
Yeah,
yes. But like
Yeah.
if you go to a park, like we did, like Rush or
yeah,
something like
easy.
that,
But
it's not.
Well,
as
there was
bad.
a couple there
but we-
because
yeah, 'cause it
there was
uh,
one. It was wild. You guys were sending the okay. Little scenario. We're down in this river. Like, let's just say this river is probably 4-foot banks, maybe even 5 foot, 6 foot in some areas. And like, you guys would drop into this thing in these buggies, and then you'd sit up on a rock patch and you'd crack a couple cold ones. It was kind of weird. You'd be like, "We're driving. Is there a leader of the pack?"
Usually.
He pulls
Usually,
over.
yeah.
He pulls over. Everyone pulls over.
Well-
it's kind of cool. You
With
drive for a
Caleb,
little-
though, he has to stop while everyone else continues to go because he can't hold
drive
his
as
pee.
fast.
No, he can't
Oh.
hold his pee.
Yeah, I can't.
So he's like,
Wow.
If I gotta
have to
go,
pull-
I gotta go, dude.
I get that.
You
I
know?
get that.
No.
Because I'm not gonna lie, because I'd be right behind you, be like, "Oh yeah, hey, good job." You know what I mean?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, so we're down in this freaking one of the stops, and then some people getting a little rowdy. They're like, "Boom, flying up, guys." I'm like 4-foot embankment, and then you'll see these little buggies like hit a couple feet of air, and then boom, bounce and go. Dude, one of them 4-seaters did it. And it rocked that hill, and you really see how long those
they
things
are.
are.
Yeah.
They are very long.
There was a Can-Am one out there.
They're very tippy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just.
I don't.
like,
What do you mean tippy? I feel like
it's
that
like
would have a
this-
harder time rolling
Remember
over.
with Trent, we were at Rush.
like this way.
Oh, it tips
Not
this way.
Well, it was. He tipped this way. Remember, it was Trent. We were going around the corner really tight. We were at Rush, and he went to like make a turn, and he just literally just flipped over because he couldn't make the turn.
Okay.
I
See,
don't remember that.
that's why I said I'm gonna be out there in
Maybe
the
I was with
Defender,
Becca that time. I don't know.
and I'll just, you know what I'll do? I'll be in the Defender, and I'll just come around. I'll roll down my window and be like, "Should have bought a Defender." You might be faster than me, but the tortoise always wins the race. It just fucking do right off. I'm kidding.
I mean,
It's
they
kind
are
of a cool
good
culture. If
times.
someone did flip, people are there to help.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Like you
They
roll them
surround
over.
you.
It's
Yeah.
cool. It's kind of like a cool community.
Yeah.
Expensive as shit,
Expensive.
but yeah,
Yes.
that's definitely a BFE type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
hey guys, let's go. You know what? We're not gonna go to the local watering hole to drink beer. We're gonna buy expensive vehicles, drive into the wilderness, and we're gonna drink beer there.
Yeah.
That's
right.
way cooler.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
On a
that's
rock.
kind of funny.
On a rock.
It's it's wild. But they don't get me wrong. These things are really dangerous, so be safe
Yeah.
out there. Because
They are.
low key, we pulled up to a couple spots, and like you guys have been there a couple times, and
I mean,
there is a
I've-
history.
I've definitely
Like
gotten
you've
out.
seen people that have gotten badly injured, or you know what I mean. Like
I've
Yeah.
had a coworker die at Rush.
really, I'm so sorry, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, wow, like the couple times you guys, or the one time I did go, like you guys took me to the spot, and I was like, "There's no way," and you guys were like, "Yeah, dude, someone sent that thing."
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like a famous last words from kind of a BFE boy. Hold
Send
my
it.
beer.
Send it.
Send
Hold
it.
my beer. Send it. And you know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, that's wild.
Make sure you record this.
I was saying, it got deep. Okay, we talked kind of bringing it full circle, hitting a couple more of these topics. We talked fit bod, dad bod, crushing it. Okay, let's do a little bit of you, boob butt guy. I've asked a couple of the guys on here. Wait, hit me, boob butt guy.
So, boob guy, you gotta
Okay.
have boobs.
Okay,
Gotta have boobs.
Yeah.
Gotta have something to play with.
okay.
You got to.
How many of
Butt
those you
guy.
deep? How many of those you deep?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like 6,
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
7.
Okay.
Not too bad.
All right.
You gotta have boobs.
Okay.
You gotta have butt.
Checklist. Okay. Well, you can't.
I don't want to
That's,
pick both
kind
of
of
them.
cheating.
No, but how?
That's cheating. Yeah. I mean,
How are you gonna say I'm a boob or butt guy? Why
I mean,
can't you be both?
I will proudly say on this podcast right now,
What?
I'm an ass guy.
Why can't you be a boob guy, though?
Then there'll be because you have to take a hard stance. Don't get me wrong,
You can't have both. Can't be
brother.
greedy.
That's the best of both worlds. Okay.
exactly.
Listen, but to stay true to the question, are you a boob or a butt guy? Because, like I
if
said,
you had to pick.
don't get me wrong, I love me some boobs.
Yeah.
But hey,
I'd probably
true
say
and
a
true.
butt guy.
I'm an
Yeah.
ass guy. Okay.
If I had
wow,
to pick
that
it-
is.
Sure.
Bro,
If
you
I
just
had
literally-
to pick between boobs or butt, I'd probably say butt.
Okay. Okay.
But
So
I'm
if-
not gonna have no girl that has like nothing.
Whoa,
I can't
calm down.
freaking play with.
Whoa, calm down, man.
I'm just.
Calm down.
Hey, you want me to be truthful?
Well, I mean, you are a savage. I've seen you out there with the ladies. You are a savage.
Hey, let's circle it back to Tequila Cowboy.
Okay.
That video with Taylor. I don't think she was there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was pretty screwed up. We
You
was
were.
up.
Oh, I was there. You were.
There was a
me and
video?
Jordan, yeah, me and Jordan. You were with all the old ladies.
Sorry,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
getting a little
Yes,
too
I was there.
personal. Like,
I was
but
there.
what was it?
So I
It
was
the
up in the.
hip-hop, the
I-
hip-hop
okay, the hip hop
area.
room.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were getting it.
and it was me, Jordan. And
Okay.
I know me and Jordan were there because we were in the video.
Okay.
And
Caleb got
I know
it.
Taylor took it.
maybe it was
Caleb-
Taylor. I don't.
Wait, were you on buttoning? What
Yes.
was? Oh, snap. Okay.
So I was just dancing out there, right?
I gotta jump in.
I just dancing by myself.
It's okay.
And
You're
I
vibing.
had a Columbia button up on.
They're great. I
I
love them.
just dancing, and there was a
You were vibing.
there's a girls' party up there.
Girl- okay.
And I didn't know nothing about it. and
Okay.
They literally just all circled up
Hey.
around me.
Poppy was
And
loving it.
I just kept turning around in circles.
Exactly.
And just kept unbuttoning and
Oh.
unbuttoning.
I mean, he hasn't done it lately.
Snap. This is where I wish I could be like, you mean this?
I know.
Eventually.
Exactly.
We'll get there eventually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like all the memories just pop up right there.
Oh, dude,
while
eventually-
we're talking.
Like I said, we're just crawling right now with the BFE podcast. Hopefully you guys are liking. Thank you guys again for coming on and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, like I said, you will see some stuff popping up in the back. We've had this TV. I've been trying to I'm not very technologically advanced, but we're getting there. I'm learning. So yeah, if you guys do see the video popping up, like I said, we're dropping sweatshirts. I'm actually wearing one right now. We're gonna be doing photo shoots and stuff and getting that out to you guys. So hopefully you guys, if you guys want to support us, go ahead and get some BFE gear. So eventually we'll get you guys the info on that. But to bring it full circle, bring it back, dude, Tequila Cowboy, we would get a hotel room. It was one of the funnest nights, and like I said, you could maybe that's the night you were sipping on your
Well,
drink. And you're
I
like,
mean,
wow, look at that boy out there.
I mean, we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah,
I mean, we were best friends. We hung out all the time with Reagan, Jack.
Yeah.
You know, the whole the country crew.
yeah.
You know,
okay.
Kayla. You know, everybody. Country.
Country.
Well, that's what they called us.
With a K.
It was a country. It was a country half, and there was a preppy
Yeah,
in
yeah,
high
yeah.
school. Yeah. So like I was kind of like both.
Okay.
I played kind of both parts.
Yeah.
Not at first.
I mean, I get to think. I came from Licking Heights to Watkins.
Yeah.
As cheerleader, that's kind of
Yeah,
hard.
it's
So I
definitely
was
different.
I was one of her first best friends when she came
Yeah.
over to
Which is true.
Watkins.
That's
Cool.
just true.
So like
Dude, it was meant to be then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a while.
at Watkins it did. At Watkins, I don't know if you remember, back in the very back of the 900 hallway, back by the gym,
Okay.
where like
Yeah.
all
Always
the
gym
all
locker
the,
room is stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
well,
it's
it's like where
the
all
country-
the country boys would
country
hang
hallway.
out, like pretty much everybody.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I was
you
in
were
the
part of
main
the country
hallway.
club.
Yeah, you weren't part. You were the athletic, sporty people.
Okay. Well, that's not cool. You should have invited me over there. I would have come hang out with the boys.
I mean,
Like, what's up?
We were the kind of people who drug deer around the parking lot in the school.
You guys are nuts. Oh,
So-
yeah. Well, you guys are Nick Yates sticking his head in a tailpipe and Evan blowing smoke or tar onto his face. Like, we got to bring him back on. Like, wild stories.
There was one
I
time.
mean-
do you remember the deer dragging around?
No,
the parking
God,
lot?
no.
I have,
So
I
me
have
and
pictures of that.
Oh,
me
you
and
guys
Kyle
are nuts.
Ellinger, we found a dead deer
Oh,
on the
God.
side of the road. We took a chain, hooked it
That
up,
poor deer.
to a sled.
hooked it up,
You guys
put
are
it on a
nuts.
sled
Yeah.
onto the hitch of Kyle's truck, and went up and down the parking lot of Watkins High School.
Why? 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 You guys are
Why
nuts.
not?
I mean, I actually did just tell some stories like TPing. You just do dumb stuff when you're like a
Yeah,
kid and
it's-
stuff like that. But,
it's cool,
dude.
you know?
Well, I mean, I feel like I was the type of guy that, like I would have fit right into your guys' group too. Like I could go from that. Like I feel like I like talking to people. I like meeting new people and stuff like that. And again,
Yeah.
that's probably why I start. It's one of the biggest reasons why I started this and stuff. I love talking
Yeah.
like to people.
Right.
Tired of people always telling me, dude, you could literally talk to a tree. And it's like, okay, well, let's see about putting it out there for you guys. So
Yeah.
again, hopefully you guys are liking and stuff. But let's jump back into the buttons. How you said the buttons. So
It's still it's still an issue.
dude, hey, I got a
It's not
decent.
even an issue, but
Well, I don't know. I have a lot of tattoos. I
Yeah.
do like to show off like
Yeah.
the artwork and stuff. I
Well, yeah.
like my tattoos and stuff.
You should. You spend a lot of money on that
exactly.
shit.
And it's like the artists and stuff like that. They put a lot
Yeah,
of work into it
for
and stuff.
sure.
I like it.
yeah.
And I have noticed like the older I've gotten, like I will wear button downs like a lot of times. Like if I'm going out, like I'm going out. Like let's
Yeah.
look good,
That's,
good,
like,
let's
his
present
thing.
ourselves. So the party we just went out to, I had like a pearl snap down, tan, hat backwards, shit like that. But I unbuttoned 3 of them. I was like, that's a comfortable amount. Any
Should
more
love
than
it.
that? Any more than that, you need to take me home. Or I gotta go home. Call the wifey or Uber. We got Uber home. So throughout the night, like it never came undone. But I'm not gonna lie, like it was fun. Like I like that button up. Like it's nice to get out there. Like I said, you're wiggling on the dance or like you feel good. I feel like one of my buddies, Alex Miles, my boy, he was always told me, he was like, hey, look good, feel good, play good. You're
Yeah.
out there, you're like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
representing myself. And I
Yeah.
like it. It's cool.
I
When
think
you
there was
get-
one
Button-ups are
time
nice.
where we was actually together when we was out at the barn.
Uh,
And I had a button-up shirt on, and I just like, I was
Completely undone.
completely.
I could never
undone.
do that.
I mean, we
I was just
You're a
like,
strong
dude, you
individual.
know, like
I said, I look like
I
a
don't
rectangle.
care.
I could never do that. I could go here. Nothing more.
I forget where
I'm
we
a
were.
baby.
We were at a bar and you unbuttoned. We're trying to like dance and take it off, and you got yelled at to put it back on.
Oh, I remember. I forget.
I mean,
Oh,
it's been
goodness.
a like ongoing thing.
It's okay.
No, it's fine. I mean,
You
it's
know,
the
You're
confidence.
just
like,
hey, you're being you, dude.
confident.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, the co-host of this podcast, shout out the boy Dan the Man. He firmly believes in that. Like
Yeah.
he just got rated a 9 on the podcast we just shot. I mean, this dude is a confident guy,
yeah,
funny dude, and he's like, hey, it relays. Like
Right.
confidence is key.
no, it really
Confidence key.
is.
And I
Great.
feel like a reoccurring thing that we always say on this podcast is too is like shoot your shot, dude.
Right.
Like you gotta have that little bit of confidence. Take a leap. You're only around this rock once. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. Okay, let's do this. I'm a bottle guy, Busch Light. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're a can guy.
Yeah.
Please indulge me. Why do you like the cans compared to the bottles?
Well, I've always been a can guy.
Okay.
I mean, bottles aren't bad.
Yeah.
I'll drink bottles where they serve bottles, where they don't serve cans. But, I mean, you don't get the satisfaction of drinking a can as you do as a bottle. You don't.
There's no I feel like I get more satisfaction out of this one than that.
Why?
Yeah.
Classier, elegant. You're just like, hey, cheers, boys. You got that clank. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like
So
we're the boys.
You get a clink. That's
You get a
it.
clank. I like the taste better. I'm not gonna lie.
There's no
There
difference.
is a. I feel
I
like
mean,
there's a tinniness in that.
No.
It's just like soda pop.
There's
So-
no
For
difference.
sure.
There is between fountain drinks
Yes.
and canned
Yes.
and bottles.
That's because they up the syrup in it.
Well,
Just
I
like
don't know.
McDonald's.
Well-
In their Sprite, they put more syrup in their Sprite than they do elsewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is true. But
The Sugar
also,
Rush.
I can kind of agree with him to a point because when I drink Angry Orchard out of a bottle, it goes a lot more smoother.
That's not beer though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I
same-
feel like
same
you
thing,
also
though.
have to pop a freaking can or a tab in the back of yours to get it to flow smooth. This is smooth.
No,
brother.
that's
It's smooth.
because I like better airflow.
Okay,
You
get
can
them
drink
down
it faster.
faster.
Get 'em down
Okay,
faster.
let me hit you with another story. Shout out my boy Grady. Okay,
Mhm.
he was out there partying last week. Probably the fastest beer drinker I've ever met in my life. Okay, he's my boy. This dude, we set these bottles down. Okay, I crack one, he cracks one. Hey, we hit a clank, not a tin, a clank. And he throws his cap in the trash can. I throw mine. His hit something, bounces out. I think I go to pick this thing up, or he did. By the time that motion happened, he was reaching for another one. I shit you not.
Yeah.
That is
Do you get the
awesome.
Do you get the satisfaction of twisting that off and then cracking this open and hearing?
Don't get me wrong. I
But-
feel like the crack is better. The crack is better.
Yeah. But
But there's just, I don't know. I feel like this stays.
You
Part of
don't
me
get
thinks it
you
stays
don't
a little
get
colder.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know. There's something about this
Yeah.
that I just like better.
well, maybe
And
it's-
I'll even, okay, what about this? Can, bottle, draft.
Oh yeah.
Draft all the way.
I mean, some places you go, it just doesn't taste good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's because draft is old, but
But
if it was
yeah.
all
Draft
fresh,
is old because it's in the.
Because
In the
it,
keg.
well, no,
yeah.
if the keg was old,
yes.
but like if it was all fresh, draft all the
Yeah.
way, 100%.
So I might piss you off, but guess what, Pop? You still ordered
What?
bottle. All day, every day. I'll take a bottle, please.
It'll probably be a personal reference, but
I can't stand draft because a lot of times the best thing to buy is like the tall one.
you can't shotgun out of that if you're feeling frisky.
Buddy, I don't like the shotgun.
Well, you don't
Dude,
feel
but you
frisky
can do a
then.
swirl. Like there's a swirl that you
Not
can do
with
and
Busch
hit it
Light.
hard. Oh, you can't?
No.
I've seen it done with a Corona.
Corona. You
Coronas
Okay.
can.
Because
I'm not a
Yeah.
Corona
it's
guy.
got the
Me
long,
neither.
it's got the bigger neck on it
Okay,
than the
okay.
bottle.
But
So-
also, like when he's writing, we can't have bottle.
No, 100%.
So I think that's another
Yeah.
reason why he's also pro can. Is
Yeah.
Because he just always drink can because of writing,
Yeah.
field parties.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want glass.
You
and
can't
Yeah, I
just
get
field.
that.
push the can when you're
I get that.
Yeah, like
I get
stomp
it.
on it.
Throw it
Dude, I
away.
understand because, hey, Buckeye Lake, shout out the boys. They got the boats and they'll hit you up and be like, hey, brother, you want to come on the
Yeah,
boat?
same
Like,
thing with our
very
boat,
grateful.
Yeah.
Listen, Nick, Jacob, Jack, you guys, every once in a while, you guys will bring the boats out. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for having me and my family come on the boats and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. To all the people out there, I'd love to buy a boat, but the wise people out there, it's better to know someone that owns a boat.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because
Sure.
a lot of times they are a headache and stuff. So
Well, they're a big money
Big
pit.
headache.
okay,
Big headache.
I mean, the boat that we have is really old.
It is.
really,
It's like what 1997.
97.
that's a great year.
Was it you were born?
It was.
I was born
That's when
98.
Logie came out. All right, cool. Well, I feel like we're gonna end up wrapping it up. Is there any last things that you want to come out with or say, Haley?
I think so.
Really? We right before going in, we did want to talk about the dogs. We can bring that out.
Yeah.
You have 3 dogs. I have 3 dogs.
Yeah. That
They're-
one just tackled me. I actually have mud all over me.
Okay. Do you love it?
I do, to a point.
To a point.
I mean, if I'm like out somewhere like nice, or
Yeah.
like if I'm going somewhere and they like tackle me and get me all muddy, hairy,
Yeah.
I get a little pissed off. But there's never a day where I don't want to come home and I want my dogs there.
Okay. Dude, my dogs test my patience. I
They're
got 2
also
German.
really young though.
They are.
That's why.
Listen, I love my dogs. I'll say some dumb stuff. I'll be like, oh my God. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I do love my dogs and stuff. They're part of your family and stuff.
Yeah.
But man, I poured a lot of money into like the yard and stuff. Oh man, they tear it up.
Yeah, I mean, just like
It's
our walls.
wild.
We need you to do our walls because we have 3 holes
Oh, dude.
right now from Olive.
We have lath and plaster, so it'd be pretty hard for them to slam through concrete.
Yeah,
But
I wish.
it is wild. I got 2 German Shorthair pointers and a freaking pit bull. What do you guys got?
I have a German Shepherd Husky.
Okay.
I have a German Shepherd Golden Retriever.
Okay.
And I have a Red Fox Lab.
Ooh, that's fancy. That sounds cool.
All rescues.
Nice. Is there a favorite out of the bunch from Haley?
Well, for me, it is. It's because Gunner is my first.
Yeah. Okay.
He was my first through all the heartache.
That's good.
You know?
No, he's been there through it all. Good.
Through it all.
Okay.
And Raina came just a year after that.
Okay.
But obviously,
Oh,
Olive.
whatever.
But obviously, Olive is his favorite just because that's his
first.
dog. Yeah.
So, unfortunately, like my favorite passed away.
Oh.
Nash. I know I don't want to bring it down stuff, but
No, I mean,
little
that's
little
fair.
boy, like he's a little puppy, and freaking we're down in Tennessee, and we get
Yeah,
this. I get
that's
this phone
hard.
call, literally walking into a tattoo shop to get a tattoo, and I still got a tattoo, and I just remember him and shit. We live on a busy road, and we had some people watching him. I don't blame them at all. Like he squeaked through a little hole in the fence. He was a baby, and
Yeah.
freaking shout out my boy. He saw him and he yelled for him, and he did come home. Fuck.
Yeah.
Instead of coming straight, he hit a C.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, it's
I get this
hard.
call, and I'm just, oh, bro, I'm broken up. So I'm not gonna lie, but as like a dad, like, or as like the man of the group, like sometimes you just gotta take that on the chin. You gotta be there for your family.
Yeah.
And dude, I was like, I don't want another fucking dog. Like, I'm
Right.
done until we can get our land and stuff. I'm done.
Right.
But you gotta be there for your family, and dude, even our dog, like Nova, like the pit bull, dude, she was
Like she knew.
a wreck.
Yeah.
A wreck. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, like, a wreck. Was not eating. Like, and again, we were just saying, like, that dog's a part of your family. So, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
we got to get another one.
I mean, I definitely I think about Gunner
Yeah.
passing away, and I literally
It's, dude, it's
sometimes I
heartache.
cry.
Like, shout out
I
my boy
cry.
Mike. Like, he opened up about his dog and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Dude, go
I mean,
check that
it's-
episode out. But
it's not easy. That's your
dogs
family.
are like your family. And dude,
Yeah.
I'll be the first to say, like, dude, they piss me off.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
dude, you'll yell at
Every
them.
day.
Dude,
Every day.
but at the end of the day, you're just like, oh my god. If anything
Yeah.
happened to you, I'd be
Devastated.
beside myself.
Yeah.
Like, I still love my dogs and stuff, but
Yeah.
dude, my wife is crazy about dogs.
I just think
Dude, she
Paisley-
would have 12 of them. If, like, huh?
I just met Paisley.
Did you?
She's so
Baby
big.
P. Oh my god,
Got
I
her little
love her.
cheeks, though.
We're gonna bring her on. You guys are getting ready to see her. Like I said, dropping sweatshirts. I did get Baby P one, so it'll be her first appearance. But yeah, dude, I love her so much. And then again, my stepson, he's a beauty. We're actually building a cage for, like, me and him got a lizard together and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go build him a cage. We're gonna use some power tools, kind of get out there, father son shit.
That'd
Like,
be
it's
good.
just cool.
That'd be good for
Yeah.
me.
All right, so we were kind of wrapping it up a little bit. You have any final things you want to come out or say?
We gotta do this test. See if
You wanna
we
do the
can-
test?
Yeah.
Soldier, could you maybe get us a
Two.
couple cups? So, okay, lay it up for
So
us.
this is what we're gonna do. We got 2 solo cups. Logan says bottles is better than can. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of his beer into 1 solo cup, a little bit of my beer in 1 solo cup, and see if he can taste the difference in these beers.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go take a piss.
All right.
So
go
we
take a piss.
actually, I'm not gonna see it.
I feel like I can fucking. I can tell.
He ain't gonna know the difference. That's all it's gonna be. That right there.
I gotta pee.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go pee.
Oh, I miss it.
Gonna be no way.
Which
You-
one is
you think-
his?
This one's his.
Okay.
Do you think he's gonna be able to tell?
No.
Okay.
Do
Best piss of my life. Okay.